Hi everyone, it's Jamie and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all staying safe and staying well. Say hi to Brahm. His light's currently off right now because I'm filming this at like 2 a.m. and I try not to keep his tank light on more for like 8 hours at a time. So it's a little dim over there, but it's okay. I'm just trying to give him less sun time. So, as you could tell from that little bit from before, we're going to be talking about happy haunts. I say happy haunts with quotations because we don't know what the name of this next stuff pack is. We just know that it seems to kind of be like in the same realm as like the happy haunts stuff pack would have been in. If you don't remember, don't worry, we'll go over what that is very shortly. But first, we're going to jump over to Twitter and talk about what the sim gurus were doing and what that means for this next pack. So a few days ago, a bunch of sim gurus had tweeted some cryptic tweets out. Essentially, they all got this GIF here, and it had been divided into 9 pieces. So one guru, like tweet out this corner here, another this corner here, one right in the middle. So everyone was getting like bits and pieces. But of course, the Sims team, they love their little secrets, but the Simmers, they love to decode them. So they put it together and created this image. And then of course, the Sims team then released the full image with this little caption, "Let the investigation begin. Tune in January 12th for the first pack reveal of 2021. Hashtag the Sims 4 stuff pack." So we know it's a stuff pack, and from this image we can tell it's some kind of supernatural ghost pack. From just looking at this image briefly, I can tell this shirt looks new. I don't know if these shorts are attached to, like if it's like a full outfit or if this is a shirt and these are just like a combo they put together. But I really like this shirt. I think it's nice. This hair is new and I think it also looks super nice. We love to see more, especially more as the game categorizes them as Afro textured, just because it, I don't know, it just looks, it's nice because the ones we have in the game, there's some nice ones, but there's not a lot of great ones. And there's also far and few compared to like a lot of the other hairs. In this one, I like the shaved sides with kind of what from right now, this image is a little dark, can't tell too much, but it looks almost like dreaded hair. So I like that. So we got some new ideas as well as this fireplace to me looks new. It could be the base game one, but it looks new to me. And then this new kind of painting here with this fancy frame. So we're definitely getting a kind of specific vibe here for like the new build and buy items. And then the Create a Sim kind of, they always just add whatever they want for Create a Sim. But you see, we have these cute little ghosties. And I was wondering, as many people were, they're like, is this kind of going to be related or derived from Happy Haunts? What is Happy Haunts? Well, if you remember, back, forever ago, when we were doing the, this was like November of not even last year, in 2019, so long ago, when we were doing the polls for what the next community voted stuff pack was. What ended up winning was arts and crafts. And from that, there's these different options that we then voted on, such as like if we wanted to do a pottery wheel and do like a pottery based, kind of stuff pack, or do edible art, embroidery and cross stitch, knitting or glass fabrication. This is the one that won. However, second place was something else. But I just wanted to point out this started off as arts and crafts and then got, voted on again and again and became nifty knitting. So another one that was on the board that actually was second place and one that a lot of other simmers wanted, including myself, if you remember, I campaigned for this very hard. If you weren't following my channel then or didn't see, you can go back. There are the receipts, as they call them. I was very much pushing Happy Haunts. Happy Haunts, as you see here, these were like the ideas that could come with the pack. A ghost hunter freelance career, a seance table and spirit board, a psychic freelancer career, Grim Reaper freelancer career, and haunted house trait. So for those of you who don't remember or didn't do the quiz, how this worked was they had a bunch of different options. Like I said, there was the arts and crafts option. There was like some virtual fitness bullshit, a bunch of different, there was like 5 options, I think. And then each one, of course, had these different subcategories that you would vote on. So what you do is for each one of these, you would have put from 1 to 5, I think 1 being your top option and 5th being like your least favorite. That way you would vote which ones or which potential gameplay aspects of these stuff packs, if it were to win, would the game be centered around. And then from there, you also voted on like which one in general you wanted. Like I said, we voted for, you know, I voted for Happy Haunts, but everyone else voted for arts and crafts. And then from there, you know, we then picked knitting, and then we got nifty knitting. And it was this whole process where along the way, you know, we voted on different items, different gameplay mechanics. So that's a fun little kind of system when we get a vote on a stuff pack. It kind of gives, at least for me, gives an idea of like how maybe the game developers do it. Like I have a feeling they all kind of come to a table and they're like, all right, what's an idea for the next, you know, expansion, game, stuff pack, or whatever. And they just start spitting off larger ideas and then paring it down until you have like a very cohesive idea. So from this, you could vote, you know, for a ghost hunting career. So the ghost hunting freelance career, you could travel around the world, and your job would just be to like make house calls to haunted houses or haunted lots, and you would, you know, suck up the ghosts or whatever. I would assume it would work very similar to some kind of hybrid between the other freelance careers we have, along with the detective career that came with Get to Work. So if you've never played the freelance careers, how it works is you get like these lists of things you have to do, and essentially it is you find first you have to find someone who needs an order. For example, if you're going to do like the crafting freelance career, with that one you can do like I think any of the craftables in the game, but there's one specifically that came with eco lifestyle, so you might be making rugs, for example, so you'll need the fabricator or access to a fabricator at least. And how it would work though is, you know, you go on, you find a client who needs something, and like I said, let's say they need a rug. Then you go out, you find the materials, and you go to the fabricator and you make it, you go to the mailbox and send it out, and you get paid. And that's kind of how like a lot of the freelance careers work. Like if you're the freelance writer, you write an article or whatever, send it out, you get paid. The freelance careers are fun too because you can kind of work at your own pace. Well, there's deadlines, but I mean, you could pick up a job and then not work for the next like few days if you don't want to, or you could go right back on what kind of hustle you want. So I would assume it would work something like that, but the reason I say it's gonna probably be like, if it were to win, be like the detective career, in the sense that you would probably go to a house. For those of you who haven't played the detective career in The Sims 4, how it goes is you go to work and then you get sent on an assignment. You get to that assignment and there's like a crime scene, and you have to like gather all the like information and facts or whatever, all the things, and then you bring it back to the police department where you then like analyze it or whatever. So the reason I say it'd be similar to, or at least I would hope similar to the detective career, in the sense that rather than doing like these activities at home that you do with the freelance career, usually with this you would go to like, I don't know, they would send you to a random address in like, you know, Willow Creek or whatever, like Bob Pancake's house, and you'd have to like ghost hunt there. And I would assume it would work kind of like inspired by Ghostbusters, in the sense that you like suck them up or something. Another option was the seance table and spirit board. Essentially, this is the one I really want. Essentially, you can communicate with spirits, hold seances. which, you know, I feel like you could still get that if we got Ghost Hunter. Just saying, just hoping. I really just want a spirit board and a seance table. That is like so what I'm into. For those who don't know, I have this huge obsession with the 19th century spiritualist movement, and a part of that was, I don't know if you've heard of the Fox sisters, but they're essentially the ones who've created the idea of like modern seances in a way. And what they would do is they'd sit at these tables and hold seances and, you know, call to the spirits. They later came forward and say that a lot of the things that they were doing at the seance tables were actually tricks. And they did like a whole demonstration where they showed different things they would do with the table, as well as like with their knuckles and with cracking their ankles to like make certain things happen or make certain noises. I don't know how the seance table in The Sims 4 would work, if it'd be like that, or if they would try to go more of like the, ooh, you're actually conjuring spirits. But either way, I'm so into it. The psychic freelance career. This is another one I really want. And with this one, you could set up like a psychic reading table, like in the park if you wanted, and, you know, just like read, you know, fortunes and read tarot cards. Or someone could call you up and be like, hey, I need, you know, my fortune or my tarot cards read. So I think that could be super fun. And then there's the Grim Reaper freelancer career, and how that one would work is you would go around, and this one, once again, is very different from the way they described it from the other freelancer careers, because essentially what it is, you're kind of like a part-time Grim Reaper, and you'd go around and you can, you know, like reap the souls of people whose time to go. However, there's so much fun you can do with, I guess they're saying you could like take payments to not reap people, and like so they can live longer, and you can like make your fortune. That would be super fun. And then the haunted lot trait, essentially, you know, brings certain ghosts to your house and they need to be like exorcised and removed that way. So from that image we have here on Twitter, my guess is it's either going to be some kind of combination of like the Ghost Hunter freelance, seance, or psychic, or maybe even the haunted house trait, which we already have a haunted trait, so I don't know why we need a haunted house trait, unless there's going to be a major difference in gameplay. For those who don't know, the haunted trait in The Sims 4, all it does is makes so that like different ghosts spawn on your lawn, on your lot, and they like will enter your house and like break things. So I feel like unless they're gonna do a really big revamp, and make like the haunted house trait like really something else, I really don't see the point. But just from this image, seeing these little ghosties, my first thought is ghost hunting maybe. But the more I looked at it, I was like, it doesn't really look like she's hunting them. It looks like she's speaking with them. So it could be some kind of like seance or spirit board kind of thing, or maybe even like speaking with the spirits for like some kind of psychic guidance. So I'm not really 100% sure. We won't know until the 12th, but I'm hoping that it has something to do with these top three. I don't think it's going to be the Grim Reaper freelancer career. And sadly, it can't be all of these because it is just a stuff pack. But though it could be some kind of combination of 2 or 3. It doesn't just have to be one. I do think a Ghost Hunter freelancer career could maybe take up a whole stuff pack, but I'm really hoping it doesn't, because I'm still really hoping for that seance table. That's all I wanted really when I was first like campaigning for this. I was like, I want the seance table, I want the spirit board, and I want the psychic freelancer. Like I feel like these two would go well together. These 3 might be a little much for a stuff pack. So I'm really hoping for these 2. Seance and psychic. I feel like most people are hoping for Ghost Hunter, but which I would happily accept Ghost Hunter too. But if the Sims team is listening, I don't know, this is what I want. I want the seance table, please. And if we don't get it with this one, Sims team, please hire me. I'll help work on it. I am excited for Happy Haunts. I don't know what this pack's gonna be like. Like I said, I'm really hoping for Ghost Hunter, Freelancer, Career, the Seance Table and Spirit Board, and the Psychic. And we'll see. I have a feeling I'm probably not going to get the Psychic Freelance Career. And I'm a little sad about that. But maybe one day. Maybe one day. Anyways, thank you for watching this video. I'm so excited. In a few days, we'll find out what Happy Haunts is and what it entails. If it's called Happy Haunt, I'm calling it Happy Haunts. We don't know that. And I hope you enjoyed my little video at the front. I thought it was fun. Anyways, thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.